What's up, collectors and Transformers enthusiasts? Today I got you some more excited news. I really didn't expect the second half of the Transformers Kingdom Wave 2 to be revealed this soon, especially after yesterday's announcement, but they did, and honestly they look really good. If for whatever reason yesterday you were not excited, then today's your day, my friend. So with all that said, without further ado, let's get into it. And for our first look at the second half for the Transformers Kingdom Wave 2 series, here we have none other than Core Class Megatron. And oh my god, he looks so good for the scout and for the budget that they have to make this guy. He looks flawless, honestly. Basically, is the Transformers Earthrise Megatron just shrank down to core size. And I have no idea how they managed to pull it off this way. But as you can see, he has every single part, the same as the Voyager class minus the backpack. I believe that, the budget didn't make it that far for the backpack. But anyway, the backpack for the Transformers Earthrise Voyager class was not, that amazing. So I'm willing to pass on that. And honestly, the core class got me impressed. I don't know how they're, managing those $10 budget on those figures, because honestly, they're $10. So I don't know how they can, put in that amount of effort into the figure. As you can see, the articulation is decent, the transformation is simple, the figure itself looks good, the paint job looks decent as well, and all around looks like a really good figure for the price. It's like a bang for your buck type of deal here. And for the vehicle mode, as you can see, also looks good as well. As you can see, exactly the same as the Voyager class minus the upper part of the tank. As you can see, the feet, they're noticeable in the vehicle mode as they did on the Voyager class for the Earthrise series. And just honestly, I don't know how they could have done it. They basically shrink down a Voyager to a core size, and it looks good, honestly. And I kind of like the, the additional weapon that he brings. Really nice, honestly, indeed. So I'm impressed, honestly. I am super impressed. I was not expecting a Megatron figure this fast, but I'll take it. I'm honestly excited for it, and I cannot wait to review it. But this is pretty much it for Megatron. And for our second figure, here we have Starscream, and as you can see, he looks exactly the same as the Earthrise Voyager class, and I love it. Honestly, everything, the paint job, the torso, the legs, the arms, even the nose raise looks exactly the same. I'm willing to bet that the face sculpt is exactly the same as well. I love the wings, honestly. And again, it has the same articulation as every single core, so it's decent. It really has the looks of a Voyager class, so it's really good indeed. And just, I honestly, I am impressed. Honestly, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they, shrink down a Voyager to that size, on a budget of $10. Also, the sculpted in detail that he has looks really good as well. And, seeing Megatron and Starscream made me wonder if we're ever going to see a Soundwave or a Shockwave. Maybe more a Soundwave than a Shockwave. But I think it's safe to say that we are eventually going to get a Soundwave on a core size. The accuracy you see on the robot mode translate as well to the jet mode, as you can see, and honestly, it looks really good. You just cannot ask for something more than that, because again, it's a budget of $10, and this is probably as good as it's gonna get. As you can see, super accurate from the wings, the Decepticon logo, the paint jobs. The robot mode is gonna show pretty much on the underside of the jet mode. But again, you cannot ask for nothing more than that. The nose rays look really good on the jet mode as well. I love the yellow, the red, and the white looks really good, honestly. But again, I just cannot wait to have them. I really want to have them in hand and see how cool they actually are. But this is pretty much it for Starscream and the jet mode. If the core class didn't get you excited enough, then for sure Huffer is gonna suffice, because oh my god, the hype is real for this guy. I've been waiting so much for a Huffer figure, an accurate one. And this is it, honestly. This is my most excited figure after Dinobot, and as you can see, it does not disappoint. He is super accurate from the feet to the very top of his head. Super accurate. As you can see on the left corner of this video, we have a G1 comparison to the figure, and is super accurate from the arms, the chest, the face, the legs. As you can see, the Autobot logo on the same spot, as well as the paint job. As you can see, the purple and the Sly Baby purple on the rest of the chest. Super accurate, honestly. And I didn't expect to like the weapon as much, honestly, because it's just a weapon. But as you can see, it's made of that glossy black, and it just pops so well. I am hoping when I get the actual gun, it actually looks like in the picture, because in that picture it looks super well. And if that was not enough, as you can see, he will not have no backpack. If you know me and you follow me on my channel and watch my reviews, you know that I hate backpacks. And every single figure that can detach the backpack and use it as a shield is an instant plus for me. And as you can see, Huffer can do that. He can detach the backpack and put it as a shield, and that is a super plus for me. I am super happy with that. The only cable or backpack that he's gonna have still, it's just accurate to the G1 character itself, so I really don't mind that. But I am super excited for this figure, and I cannot wait to have it in hand. For the vehicle mode, as you can see, really nice as well. That accuracy that he has on robot mode translates to the vehicle mode really well. As you can see on the top right picture, you can see the G1 picture of him, and honestly, super insanely accurate. The only thing that I really wish they would have done is to add a Autobot logo on the door, but that's a minor con, and honestly, I don't mind that. As you can see, the grill is pretty much the same. The front of the vehicle is the same. The wheel positioning is the same. Those pumps that he has on each side are pretty much the same, minus those pet holes that I honestly don't mind them. And I don't know if you guys are asking yourselves the same question I did when I saw this picture. The question was like, wait, where is the the backpack on it? If you remember, the shield was dark gray, and as you can see on the vehicle mode, it does not have any sort of dark gray minus the wheels, and those are kind of black. So where is the the shield? Where is the shield stores? Well, my friends, the answer is it doesn't. You can store it if you want to, but it's up to personal preference. And I know what am I gonna do with that when I come across it, and when I have the figure in hand, I'm probably not gonna display that way, because it's up to personal preference. And I am happy to announce that with this figure, you can finally take the Optimus Prime trailer and peg it in, and that's how I'm gonna display my personal Huffer, because I've been waiting so long to do that. And as you can see on the G1 series, he did that for one episode. That episode was hilarious, and honestly, I'm hella impressed with this guy. It's a deluxe, and the flexibility you get, you can display it with whatever you want to, and it's just 10 out of 10, honestly. Just in my eyes, it's a must to my collection. But this is pretty much it for Huffer. And for our final deluxe, here we have Roctonite, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I am not excited for this figure at all. I'm probably not gonna buy it, not gonna review it. It just looks awful, man. I don't know if you like it, and if it is for you, then by all means. But to my personal taste, this figure is all over the place. You can see the hands, or one of the hands, it's just a 5mm peg, and just I honestly just, the legs just look too skinny, and the chest just looks too boxy, and it's all over the place, man. For the paint job, it's actually kind of nice. They nail it yet again, with the paint job simulating the H of the bones. That's really nice. That that has some value, but again, it's just not one of my particular favorite figures. For the Triceratops mode, it actually kind of looks good. I love the the face skull looks really nice. The bones look super accurate to what an actual fossil should look like. But again, it's just not my taste. It's better than the robot mold, but far. But it does not win me over. It's just not enough for me to buy it. And for our last figure, here we have none other than Inferno. And as you can see, oh my god, impeccable, 10 out of 10, perfection. As you can see on the top left corner of this video, you can see that G1 picture of Inferno, and as you can see, it's just super accurate. The paint colors, the wheel placement on the robot mode, the chest, the arm pieces, even the stuff that he has behind his head looks impeccable. He is indeed a slightly repainted version and remolded version of Grapper, so you know what already you're gonna get. If you own a Grapper figure, you know that he's a really good articulated figure, a really good on scale, and you know the paint job that Inferno has, as you can see, really nice, really accurate to the G1 representation. And as you can see, he's totally prepared for whatever is in front of him. As you can see, he has a really nice weapon. I really like it. The hose, you can put it on the hand, just like in G1 character. He has, another hose on the arms. As you can see, that is the hose that you can see on the right top picture on vehicle mode. That's a nice attention to detail. I love that, he has a lot of ways that you can display it on. You can put it with the hose on the hands, or you can take the hose, use the normal hand and put the hose, next to his head or something like that. You can display with the weapon, or you choose to, pack the weapon on his back or something like that. I really, really like the flexibility that he brings to the table. As you can see, that same accuracy that he has on robot mode now translates to the vehicle mode really well. As you can see, he has the hose exactly on the same spot that on the G1 picture. The front grille looks exactly the same. The Autobot logo on the same spot. The proportions that the vehicle mode has, they are exactly the same. The way you can extend the thing that the firefighters use. I honestly love it. But this is pretty much it, boys and girls. These are all the pictures that I have for now. I already did a video on Dinobot and the rest of the figures that you didn't see on this video. If you're interested, it's gonna be on the description down below. But this is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. If you got any value out of my content, please subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.